Hi, I'm Rob. Welcome to Asking About My Career. I'm a career coach, and in this role I get asked lots of questions about finding a dream job and the future of work and how do I discover my strengths and what is my passion, and these are very common questions, and I thought it would be a really good idea to share some of those common questions with you. So what I'll be doing is producing this segment called Asking About My Career, and I'll invite you at the end of this blog to send in any questions you might have, and we'll work through those list of questions and present you with answers as we go. So, what's today's blog about? Without doubt, the most common thing that I get asked is, what should I do? I hate my job. Should I quit? This will surprise you, but my immediate reaction and answer every time is, don't quit. Do not quit. Under no circumstances should you quit. Am I making myself clear? And there's good reason for this. You should not quit yet. 3 things you need to consider before quitting your job. The first thing you need to consider is, why do I hate my job? And there could be many reasons for that. And in some cases, as happened to one of my clients, they discovered that they didn't actually hate their job. They just weren't working for a leader that they really appreciated. And what they did is they orchestrated a shift out of that department into another one, and they're now as happy as Larry. So what could be some of the reasons that make you hate your job? 1, the role or the task you're doing. It could be the leadership, it could be your colleagues, it could be the fact that you got to travel too far. There's a whole myriad of reasons as to why you could hate your job. Do not quit until you've worked that out, because when you know why, you're then able to identify very clear solutions and activate those solutions to achieve the best possible outcome for you and hopefully achieve that dream job. Second thing you've got to take into consideration is, it is best to quit your job once you have another job lined up. The statistics show that people who are employed find it easier to find a new job. Unemployed people find it 3 times more difficult to find a new role. So do not quit until you have another role lined up. And this is really important, and this happened to a client of mine. He got really upset with his workplace, so he quit. He showed them, they were actually his words to me, I showed them. Problem is, the business continued without a blip. They didn't miss him. They just replaced him within 3 days. Except for him, he did not have a job to go to, and it made it 3 times more difficult for him to find a new role. He did eventually find a new role, and I'm happy to say he found a role that pleased him, but he was out of work for 6 months. I have no doubts that if he had started a process before quitting, he may have been in a situation where he didn't lose a day's work and a day's pay. The third thing you need to keep in mind is, have a plan. When you quit your job, your life changes. Understand that. Your identity changes. And have a plan to be able to deal with that change. Have a plan to be able to deal with the extra time you have on your hands if you haven't as yet lined up a new job. So think about a plan, and some of the things you've got to plan for are, what do I do with my time? What's my plan to find my new job? How much time do I dedicate to that? Have a budget. Make sure your bills are covered. Have a support network. So plan to have people you can contact and fall back on when you have that, oh my God, what have I done moment, which happens a lot. It happens to everyone. So really, really important, have a plan. So to reiterate, before quitting, work out why. Find a new job before quitting, and have a plan in place if you haven't been able to find a new job and you must leave. Those 3 things will make your transition into a new role a much smoother process. If you have any questions, if you want to participate or you want to have your questions answered, please send me an email at info@futureu, as in the letter U, coaching.com.au. info@futureucoaching.com.au. And we will get to those questions in time. Thank you for listening. We'll catch up soon. Bye.